You know what's worse than being in debt? Thinking you've found the perfect solution, only to end up deeper in the hole. I'm counting down 50 debt consolidation traps that financial advisors won't tell you about. And number one has destroyed more credit scores than any other financial mistake in history. Number 50. The free consultation data harvest. Most people think free consultations are harmless. But here's what really happens. The moment you share your financial details, you're entered into multiple databases. These companies sell your information to up to 50 different lenders, flooding your inbox and phone with predatory offers for months. One consultation can trigger 300+ unwanted contacts. Number 49. The phantom balance transfer. You consolidate your credit cards, but the old accounts don't always zero out immediately. During the 7 to 14-day processing window, interest keeps accruing on both accounts. People have paid double interest for weeks without realizing it, costing an average of $340 in unexpected charges. Number 48. The secured loan home equity trap. Converting unsecured credit card debt to secured home equity loans seems smart until you realize you've just put your house on the line for shopping sprees. Miss a few payments on credit cards? Bad credit. Miss payments on a home equity loan? Foreclosure. 23% of foreclosures in 2023 started with debt consolidation loans. Number 47. The minimum payment illusion. Your new consolidated payment is $200 less per month. Amazing, right? But they've stretched your 5-year debt to 15 years. You'll pay $18,000 more in interest while thinking you're saving money. The lower payment is designed to keep you in debt 3 times longer. Number 46. The credit utilization paradox. After consolidating to one loan, people close their old credit cards. Big mistake. Your credit utilization ratio skyrockets from 30% to 90% on that single account, dropping your credit score by 60 to 100 points overnight. The very act of consolidating can disqualify you from better rates later. Number 45. The prepayment penalty secret. Buried in page 47 of your consolidation loan agreement. Prepayment penalties. Want to pay off early after getting a bonus? That'll be 6 months of interest as a penalty. Often $2,000, $5,000. They're counting on you not reading the fine print. Number 44. The variable rate switcheroo. That attractive 6.99% rate? It's variable after 6 months. When rates jump to 18.99%, your consolidated payment becomes higher than your original separate payments. 67% of consolidation loans have variable rates hiding in the terms. Number 43. The insurance upsell scam. During consolidation, they'll push payment protection insurance. Sounds responsible, right? This worthless coverage costs $30, $80 monthly and covers almost nothing. It's pure profit for lenders and adds thousands to your total debt. Number 42. The Tax Refund Intercept. Some consolidation companies can legally intercept your tax refunds if you're late on payments. They don't mention this power during sign-up. Imagine expecting $3,000 back and getting nothing. It happens to 400,000 Americans annually. Number 41. The Co-signer Contamination. Getting a better rate with a co-signer seems harmless until their credit gets destroyed alongside yours if anything goes wrong. Worse, some loans make the co-signer liable for the full amount immediately if you miss just one payment. Number 40. The Bankruptcy Exclusion Clause. Think bankruptcy will wipe out your consolidation loan? Think again. Many consolidation loans are structured to survive bankruptcy proceedings. You could file Chapter 7 and still owe the full amount. Always check for non-dischargeable debt clauses. Number 39. The automated payment trap. They'll offer a 0.25% rate discount for automatic payments. Sounds great until they accidentally withdraw double payments, drain your account, trigger overdrafts, and take weeks to refund. The discount saves you $50 yearly, but one error costs $500 in fees. Number 38. The credit mix destruction. Credit scoring models reward diverse credit types. Consolidating everything into one loan eliminates your credit mix, dropping your score 20-40 points. You're penalized for simplifying your finances. Number 37. The origination fee shell game. That 3% origination fee doesn't sound bad until you realize it's added to your loan balance. You're paying interest on the fee itself for the entire loan term. A $30,000 consolidation actually becomes $30,900, costing an extra $400 in interest. Number 36. The false savings calculator. Online calculators show massive savings, but they assume you'll pay only minimums on credit cards forever while making aggressive payments on the consolidation loan. They're comparing apples to oranges to inflate savings by 300 to 400%. Number 35. The emotional spending relapse. After consolidating, 76% of people rack up new credit card debt within 18 months. The psychological relief of handling old debt triggers new spending. You end up with the consolidation loan plus new credit card balances. Number 34. The Hardship Deferment Lie. They promise easy deferment options if you face hardship. Reality, deferment requires extensive documentation, adds all skipped payments to your balance, and interest keeps compounding. A 3-month deferment can add 2 years to your loan. Number 33. The hidden arbitration clause, buried in contracts. Mandatory arbitration clauses. If the lender screws you over, you can't sue. You must use their chosen arbitrator who rules in their favor 94% of the time. Your legal rights vanish the moment you sign. Number 32. The credit report time bomb. Consolidation loans report differently than credit cards. While cards show individual payment histories, one late consolidation payment looks like defaulting on your entire debt load to future lenders. One mistake magnifies exponentially. Number 31. The refinancing block. That consolidation loan often includes clauses preventing refinancing for 2 to 3 years. When rates drop or your credit improves, you're locked into bad terms. They've essentially held your debt hostage. Number 30. The amortization front-loading. Consolidation loans front-load interest using amortization schedules. Your first year's payments might be 80% interest, 20% principal. Even after paying for years, you've barely touched the actual debt. It's designed to maximize lender profit. Number 29. The cross-default provision. Hidden provision. Defaulting on any loan, with the same lender triggers default on your consolidation loan. Miss a car payment? Your consolidation loan can be called due immediately. One mistake cascades across all accounts. Number 28. The debt-to-income ratio trap. Consolidation improves your payment-to-income ratio on paper, tempting you to take on more debt. But your actual debt-to-income ratio remains unchanged or worsens with fees. You look qualified for loans you can't actually afford. Number 27. The seasoning period penalty. Need to refinance or buy a home? Many lenders require consolidation loans to be seasoned for 12 to 24 months before they'll consider you for new credit. Your financial flexibility vanishes during this critical period. Number 26. The joint account nightmare. Consolidating joint debts into one person's name doesn't remove the other's liability on original accounts. If consolidation fails, creditors pursue both parties. You've doubled exposure while thinking you've simplified. Number 25. The floating lien problem. Some consolidation loans place floating liens on future assets. Buy a car next year? The lender automatically has a claim on it. These blanket liens aren't disclosed clearly and can affect you for years. Number 24. The payment allocation scam. When you pay extra, lenders apply it to future payments instead of principal. You think you're paying down faster, but you're just prepaying interest. Changing this requires written requests they lose repeatedly. Number 23. The credit limit reduction cascade. After consolidation, credit card companies often slash your limits to prevent reborrowing. Your available credit drops 80%, utilization spikes, and your score crashes further. It's a coordinated response you can't prevent. Number 22. The Modification Impossibility. Life changes? Too bad. Unlike credit cards with flexible payments, consolidation loans resist modification. Lose your job? They'd rather force default than adjust terms. There's zero built-in flexibility for real life. Number 21. The compound interest confusion. They advertise simple interest, but calculate it daily. Miss one payment? Interest compounds on the higher balance forever. That simple interest becomes more expensive than credit card rates through creative math. Number 20. The fake government program scam. Scammers create official-looking federal debt relief or National Consolidation Program websites. These fake government programs steal application fees and personal information. 2.3 million Americans fell for these in 2024 alone, losing $450 million. Number 19. The balance transfer check fraud. They send convenience checks for balance transfers that are actually cash advances at 29.99% APR. Use them thinking you're consolidating and you've just taken the worst possible loan. The deception is perfectly legal. Number 18. The employer notification trap. Some consolidation loans require employer verification and notification. Now your boss knows you're in financial trouble. This information has cost people promotions and job opportunities. Financial struggles become career limitations. Number 17. The Age Discrimination Algorithm. Lenders use AI that technically doesn't discriminate by age but analyzes financial maturity patterns. People over 55 systematically receive worse consolidation terms. It's algorithmic ageism disguised as risk assessment. Number 16. The medical debt explosion. Consolidating medical debt with consumer debt changes its legal status. Medical debt has special protections. Consolidation removes them all. You've transformed partially forgivable debt into permanent financial chains. Number 15. The student loan contamination. Never consolidate federal student loans with private debt. You lose income-driven repayment options, forgiveness programs, and deferment rights. One signature eliminates decades of potential benefits worth $50,000 plus. Number 14. The divorce disaster clause. Getting divorced. Consolidation loans don't care about divorce decrees. If your ex was supposed to pay but doesn't, you're still 100% liable. The lender will destroy your credit while you fight in court. Number 13. The Social Security garnishment. Federal law protects Social Security from most creditors, but consolidation loans can be structured to bypass these protections. Seniors discover their only income can be garnished for debts they thought were protected. Number 12. The identity theft multiplication. One data breach at a consolidation company exposes all your financial accounts. Instead of one compromised card, thieves get your entire financial profile. Consolidation creates a single point of catastrophic failure. Number 11. The suicide clause exploitation. Most loans forgive debt upon death, but some consolidation agreements don't. Your grieving family inherits your consolidated debt. They prey on people not reading death-related clauses, creating generational debt traps. Number 10. The phantom debt resurrection. Consolidating old debt can restart the statute of limitations on zombie debt. That 6-year-old written-off account? Consolidation brings it back to life with fresh legal standing. You've legally revived debt that was about to disappear forever. Debt collectors know this and push consolidation right before expiration dates. Number 9. The 401k raid authorization. Some consolidation companies convince you to borrow against or cash out retirement accounts. The 10% early withdrawal penalty plus taxes means you're paying 40% just to access your own money. Worse, you've destroyed compound interest worth hundreds of thousands at retirement. They profit while your future evaporates. Number 8. The generational wealth destroyer. Consolidation loans can be structured with heir liability clauses in certain states. Your children don't just lose inheritance, they inherit your debt. These predatory terms hide in state-specific addendums, creating financial burdens that pass through generations like a curse. Number 7. The mental health medical records trap. Apply for hardship modifications? They can legally demand your medical records, including mental health treatment. This information goes into permanent files accessible to future lenders. Your depression or anxiety becomes a financial scarlet letter affecting every future credit decision. Number 6. The reverse psychology interest spike. Here's the sinister part. Making extra payments can trigger risk reassessment. Their algorithm interprets aggressive payoff attempts as financial desperation, automatically raising your rate. The harder you try to escape, the more expensive it becomes. It's designed to punish financial responsibility. Number 5. The corporate merger nightmare. Your reasonable consolidation company gets bought by a predatory lender. All terms change, customer service vanishes, and aggressive collection begins. This happens to 1 in 4 consolidation loans. You did everything right, but still end up with loan sharks. Number 4. The Forever Debt Algorithm. Advanced AI now designs consolidation loans that mathematically ensure you'll never pay off completely. They calculate the exact payment, keeping you perpetually at 98% of the balance through compound interest. You'll pay forever while believing you're making progress. It's algorithmic debt slavery. Number 3. The emergency contact weaponization. Those emergency contacts you provided? After 2 missed payments, lenders contact them all, revealing your financial situation. Parents, siblings, friends, everyone learns about your debt. They're not collecting. They're applying social pressure through humiliation. Your financial privacy is the first casualty. Number 2. The credit score, permanent damage zone. Consolidation creates a scarlet letter on credit reports that sophisticated lenders recognize. Even with perfect payments, you're marked as previously distressed for 10 years. This invisible mark means higher rates on everything: mortgages, insurance, even job background checks. You're financially branded. Number 1. The consolidation addiction cycle. Here's the ultimate trap nobody mentions. Consolidation psychologically rewires your relationship with debt. The relief becomes addictive. 83% of people who consolidate once will consolidate again within 5 years, each time with worse terms. It's not a solution. It's the beginning of a destructive financial behavior pattern. The industry knows this. They're not selling debt relief. They're creating lifetime customers. The first consolidation is just the gateway drug to perpetual financial dependence. If you're considering debt consolidation, screenshot this list. The solution to debt isn't moving it around. It's understanding why it happened and changing those patterns. Your future self will thank you for watching this entire countdown. What's your experience with debt consolidation? Drop it in the comments below.